Kristen from Premier Fitness. Today we'll be doing a back workout. Before we get into anything else, you'll need a little bit of equipment. So just any regular size bath towel to perform a couple different exercises we have. And it's optional. If you need a mat, you can get one out. I won't be using one, but we'll be doing a form of push-ups. So you will be on the floor for part of it. If you'd like to have a mat, go ahead and grab one. So it'll be a timed workout. My phone is set to time the workout, so you'll hear 3 beeps in the last 3 seconds of any exercise or rest that we're doing, so you'll know when it's coming to an end. Let's get started with a quick warm-up, and then we'll go right into the workout. So start first with some arm circles. Just get your arms moving a little bit. Doesn't have to be wide circles yet. Start small, and then get to wider circles once you're able to. You can switch directions as well. Keep going for a minute, then we're going to do individual arms. Same exact thing. So start backward with your right arm. Rotate through that a few times. Now go the opposite direction with the same arm. And then we'll do the same thing on our other arm. Right? Start backwards. And then switch directions. This is just to get your muscles warmed up, ready to work out, get some blood flowing. Let's do a dynamic crossbody arm stretch. So you're going to bring your arm crossed like this and just real gently pull it back and let it loose. Same thing with your other arm. And just repeat that 2 more times in each arm. So right arm, left arm, right arm once more, and left arm once more. All right, now we've got a good back stretch. So sit on your heels if you can. If not, you can sit down on your feet. You're going to want to put your right arm forward. So we're going to start with the left side. So put your right arm extended out. Put your left hand on the back of your head. And you're going to bring that left elbow under your right arm and come back up, stretch back, and repeat that. Let's do that 2 more times on this side. So you want to make sure you dip under and come up nice and tall. All right, now switch to the opposite side. So extend your left arm, right hand on the back of your head. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on your neck. Just rest your hand there. Bring that right elbow under your left arm and come up. Let's do a couple more of that. 1 more. All right. One last stretch. Try to keep it dynamic. So you're going to bring your arms behind your back and just bring them up and let it loose. So clasp your hands however you find comfortable. You can interlace with fingers or just bring your hands together. I prefer it like this and just bring it up however high you can. Don't force it too much. And then just let it down. Stretch. Loosen those muscles, relax them. Up, tense those muscles, and then relax again. Just 1 more time. All right? Take a drink of your water if you need to. Get situated, ready to start the workout. We're going to start with 3 rounds of scapular push-ups. I'll show you those in a minute. So if you need your mat, this is where you'd be using it. So it'll be 40 seconds. 3 separate times. We'll have a rest in between. And let's get started. I'll show you that workout. So you'll be starting like a regular push-up, just like this. But you're going to dip down and bring those shoulder blades together and push back up. So you're really just moving in the area of your shoulder blades. So just like this, down and push back up. Down, push back up. Don't exaggerate the movement. All the movement is right here. This is great for improving shoulder mobility, working those muscles around your shoulders. You'll also feel it in your abs a bit as well, especially if you're doing the push-ups fully extended like this. All right, got a 30-second rest, and then we'll do that 2 more times. So as I was saying, if you are doing the push-ups like this, you'll feel your abs more. If you need to relax your abs a little more, focus more on the back movement, I'd recommend resting on your knees as if you're doing a kneeling push-up. And just performing that same movement all up in the shoulder blades area. All right, so get ready to start. And go. So remember not to exaggerate that movement. Keep it all in the upper back. Like I said, resting on your knees, I find that helps a lot, so you're focusing less on attention in your abs and more on just proper form in the back, tensing those muscles, because we do want this primarily to work our back. The abs is just an added benefit. All right, almost done. We got another rest. All right, another 30-second rest. We got 1 more round of those push-ups, and then we'll go into our other 3 exercises. Our other 3 exercises will all be using the towel. So we'll just move through those 3 in order, rest, we'll repeat that 4 times. All right, about 10 more seconds, and we got our last round of the push-ups. All right, get ready. Start. Bring those shoulder blades together, tense those muscles, and push up. Make sure you're not straining your neck. Keep your neck nice and relaxed. Try not to move the rest of your body too much. Keep it in a straight line. Pivot off your knees a little bit. Most of the movement is right around your shoulder blades though. Focus on there. Almost done, so keep going. All right, another rest, and we're moving into the 3 workouts that we'll be using the towel for. So keep resting, and I'll show you those workouts real quick so you're ready. So the first one, we'll be doing towel pull downs. Hold your towel like this and try to keep tension on it. You'll start with it against your chest. You'll push up and bring it back down. So you're going to bring your head slightly back so that the towel isn't hitting your face, but don't strain your neck while you're doing that. Just enough so it's out of the way. Keep your arms right at your sides. Make sure they're not forward too much and don't bring them back. It's right in front of you. Our next one will be a low row. So you'll grab a towel similarly. It'll be closer though, and your palms will be facing up. And you'll just kind of be pulling like this. So your arms will come back to about 90. They'll just barely touch the towel against your stomach. You'll come back out without locking your arms and pull back again. Then we have a bent over row. So it'll be the exact same hold on the towel. Bend at your knees a little bit, lean forward. Keep your back nice and straight, and same thing, just be pulling up. The towel will hit a little bit higher on you, closer to your chest, and you just want to make sure you're standing nice and stable with that one. So take a drink of water, and then we'll get started with those 3 exercises. And I'll talk through them again as we go. If you feel like you've already got a good grasp on those exercises, now is a great time to start your music. We'll be doing 40 seconds of each exercise with a 40-second rest, I believe. And then we'll do that 4 times. So let's get ready to start. All right, so first exercise, towel pull downs, palms facing away from you. And start. So hold the tension of the towel up over your head. Hold it back down and repeat like that. Make sure you don't lock your arms out. And the biggest thing is try to keep that tension on the towel so you're working those muscles throughout this movement. You'll feel this in your lats. It'll work your forearms a little bit as well. And you'll feel it in your upper arm as well. So your triceps and your biceps. but primarily this is a back workout. All right, get ready to switch to the next exercise. Low rows, so palms up, hold the towel closer in, stand up straight, and you're just gonna pull it back, barely touch against your stomach, push back out without locking those arms out, just like that. Get the rest of your body nice and stable. Make sure you don't turn your head back and forth during the movement. Keep going, about 15 more seconds. Again, this one will also work your upper arms a little bit. You'll feel it in your shoulders as well a bit, but it is primarily for back, so your lats, your traps, your rhomboids, which are under your lats, under your traps. And get ready for bent over rows. So same thing as before, you're just gonna bend at your knees, lean slightly forward, keeping that back straight. Same grip on the towel and just pull up, touch the towel against you just barely, and back out. And this works a lot of the same muscles as the low row does. Make sure you're keeping your back straight. Don't be straining your neck either. And try to keep tension on that towel as well. All right, 40-second rest. Drink some water if you need to, sit down. You don't have to worry about keeping the movement going during this rest. You can just relax. If it helps you, you can do some dynamic stretching like the stretches we did during the warm-up. Arm circles keep you a little bit loose. 15 more seconds and then we'll do that same cycle again. All right, so get ready for those towel pull downs. 5 seconds. And go. All right. Remember to keep your head slightly back. Stand with the natural arc of your back. You don't have to exaggerate it. You don't have to force it to be too straight. As long as you're standing nice and stable. If you need some help, you could try maybe standing up against the wall a little bit. Just keep in mind that your arms may be brushing against the wall. That would be a different routine. You still want it to be in front of you. Almost done. And low rows. Get ready to start. And go. So palms up, hold the tension in that towel. Bring it back. Barely touch up against your stomach, right close to the belly button, right around there is where it should be touching. Don't lock your arms out when you come out. Keep going. You'll probably be feeling this in your biceps and your triceps a bit, especially if you're holding that tension on the towel. You'll feel it in your arms more. Try to bring those shoulder blades back when you come to the back of the movement. That way you're making sure you're working those back muscles enough. All right, get ready to switch to the next one. So the bent over row, same thing, bend at the knees, back straight. Hold the towel in the same way and bring it up. Again, you don't want to lock your arms out. All right. I always find this one really great for working my traps, so more of my upper back, right up here. Especially if you're focusing more on bringing the towel closer to your chest when you pull it back. Try to keep that neck relaxed. All right, another 40-second rest, so relax. Got 2 more rounds of that. Shake out your arms if you need to, stretch them out. Got 25 more seconds, just about. After this, we'll finish up with some wall slides. Just 3 sets of those. I'll detail that when we get to it. For now, get ready to start another round of this. So get ready for those towel pull downs. Ready, and go. I'll turn like this so you can see another angle. Make sure your arms are moving in the right way. Make sure you're controlling the movement especially. You don't want to be letting your arms sway out. Holding onto the towel and keeping tension really helps with that. Keep going. About 10 more seconds of this. All right, switch to the low row, get ready to start. Hold the towel in closer with your palms up, and go. Step back a bit, make sure I'm in frame enough. Out of all three of these towel exercises, I find I feel this one most in my arms, as opposed to the other ones. Of course, it's still primarily working my back, but it's also a good way to get a little bit of an arm workout in. And get ready to switch to those bent over rows, all right? Bend those knees, lean slightly forward, the back straight, bring the towel in. Again, palms still facing up. Make sure you're not holding your breath while doing these movements either. Keep breathing. Also, you want to keep your arms closer into your sides. See how my arms aren't out like this? They're into my sides more. You don't have to force them into brushing up against your sides. Just naturally closer. All right. Another rest. Almost done with this. One more set. And then we'll rest a bit. And then we'll get into the wall slides, do a cool down, and we're all done. Before I forget, remember to like us on Facebook at the Ashtabula County Medical Center. You can watch all our live workouts there. We have lunch and learn live events. We have one this week actually on Wednesday. A tour of the facility, meet the staff, you can ask questions. So it's really easy to just tune in, watch that, see everything we got going on here. All right, let's get back into the workout. Get ready to start those towel pull downs. Go. Try not to lock your arms out at the top of the movement. Make sure you're keeping tension on that towel. Pay attention to the movement of your shoulder blades as well. Focus on the muscles around your shoulder blades so you make sure you're working your back properly. All right, get ready to switch to the low row. Same thing, it's really important to bring those shoulder blades together at the back of this movement. All right, so start, palms up, hold back, just short of locking out. Again, you want your arms right at your sides. Bring those shoulder blades together. When you pull back, feel it right here. Feeling it in your traps. So that's your upper back muscle. Couple more seconds, so keep going. Get ready to switch to the bent over rows. All right. Bend your knees, keep your back straight. Bring the towel up about to your chest. Keep those arms at your sides. Keep going. This is the last round for these workouts. $15 more seconds. You're almost done. You'll get a longer rest before we start the wall slides, so keep going. All right. Let me pause this timer real quick so I can show you the wall slides before we get into it. So you keep resting. I'll show you what those are. Take a drink of water real quick before we get into that. All right, so find an open wall space if you have that available. You're gonna lean against the wall. Your feet are gonna be further out from the wall and you're gonna wanna bend your legs just a little bit. Try to bring your back flat against the wall. You're gonna have your arms up, just like this. And you're just gonna raise them up and back down while you try to keep your back flat against the wall at the same time. All right, start the timer back up, keep resting for now. So we'll do 30 seconds of wall slides, 30 seconds of rest. We'll repeat that 3 times total. So the wall slides, they're really great for helping to improve your shoulder mobility. Just working those muscles there, it helps improve posture by having your back flat against the wall while you perform that movement. It's a really great exercise I like to just include at the end of the back workout. Let's get ready to start those. So feet a bit away from the wall, bend at those knees. All right, back flat against the wall as best as you're able to. Don't force it too much if you're not able. Bring your shoulders, your arms up about shoulder level. And you're just gonna wanna have your arms up like this and bring them back down. And if your arms aren't in complete contact with the wall, that's completely fine. If you're not able to keep your back completely flat against the wall during the movement, that's fine as well. Just try your best. All right, a 30-second rest. So keep resting, and like I said, if you're not able to do that with your back completely flat, your arms complete contact against the wall, that's perfectly fine. You'll improve as you keep doing this. The whole point of that exercise is to just get better with shoulder mobility, with your posture. It helps, it works your shoulders a little bit as well, like I said. You may also be feeling it in your legs a little bit, in your quads, in your calves. And get ready to start. Same thing. All right. Try to keep that back flat against the wall as best you can. It might help if you bend a little more at the knees. You may find that easier. Almost done. All right, another 30-second rest. Then we'll do another 30 seconds of wall slides and we're done with the main workout. We'll just have a cool down after that. Drink some water real quick. All right, 10 more seconds. And we got our last little bit of our workout. Get ready to start. Feet away from the wall, bend those legs, and go. Try to keep your back straight if you can. Flat against the wall. You may find that you're improving already, just performing these few sets. And if not, that's completely fine too. 10 more seconds, so try your best to keep going. You're almost done. All right. Let me pause my timer. Set that down. So now we just gotta do a cool down and we're all done. The cool down is nice and simple. It's very similar to our warm up, but we'll be holding the stretches for longer. Let's just start real quick with the arm circles, just loosen up a little bit. Try to get them as wide as you can. Don't force it though, just naturally try to get your arms in wider circles if you're able. All right, let's do that crossbody arm stretch now. So bring your right arm across, gently pull it, don't force it. Hold it for a deep breath. And release, same thing with your left arm now. All right, let's do that 2 more times on each arm. Right arm, left arm. All right, let's do the right arm one more time. This is really good for stretching out your shoulder because, switch to the left, that's one of the muscles we work during a lot of those exercises. So you want to make sure you include it during the cool down to stretch it out. So let's get into that back stretch real quick. So sit on the floor, sit on your heels, sit on your feet, however you're able. We're going to start with the right side. So you're going to extend your left arm out like this. Put your right hand on the back of your head. Don't push on it, just relax it there. Bring your right elbow under your left side, and then come up. Try to hold it there for a minute if you're able. Take a deep breath. And then back down. Elbow under. Back up, hold it for a deep breath. One more time on this side. Down, up, hold it. Try to get your elbow pushed back a little bit. Stretch those back muscles. All right, relax. Now we're going to do the left side, so put your right arm forward, extend it. Left hand on the back of your head. Bring that left elbow under your right arm. Come back up. Try to get that elbow back. Deep breath. And back under, up, deep breath. All right, one more time. Bring the arm under, come up, hold it, deep breath. All right, so we're gonna do that arms behind your back stretch. So bring your hands back, raise your arms up as high as you're able to, hold it, and release. Let your arms loose. Repeat that again. So bring your hands together, stretch back, push it up, hold it. Let your arms fall loose. One more time and we'll be done with our cool down. Hands together, bring your arms up. Deep breath, try to hold it. All right, great work. So that's the entire workout. Really easy to do at home with minimal equipment. That's why I use a towel, so just about everyone can do it because everyone has a towel at their house or a similar item they could use, such as a pair of pants or whatever you have available. So I hope you guys liked it and see you again.